What's up guys? My name is Brendan and today I want to teach you everything I know about the Gumbi. The Gumbi is a trick from capoeira. It starts the progression towards Raiz and it's an extremely powerful setup. Today I'm going to go over progressions, techniques, and a few drills to help you really understand this trick. The Gumbi is a fundamental trick, but it does require someone to have a certain level of athleticism. Specifically, a tricker needs strong arms that can support their weight and flexible shoulders. If you can do a handstand and a bridge, you have all the requirements you need to do a Gumbi. Next, I want to go over the technique to performing the Gumbi. The Gumbi starts in a backside stance, with the tricker's back facing the way they twist. Next, they take their front leg and they swing it vertically behind them. This is the front swing technique. As a tricker does this, they reach forward with their opposite hand. Make sure when you reach forward that hand, you rotate your arm so that way your fingertips are facing back, because you're going to be doing a 180 twist when you do the Gumbi. Once that first hand touches the ground, you can reach your opposite hand over your body, arch your back into a bridge, and complete the Gumbi, pushing off the ground and picking your chest up in an eagle position. The Gumbi is an amazing setup and it starts in a backside stance and ends in the eagle. The Gumbi is the first step in the progression towards the Raiz. You master your Gumbi and then you just start to remove your arms as support. You first learn the Sailor Moon, which is where you only touch your first hand down. Instead of turning your fingers in, you just push off the ground to move your chest into the eagle position. Next, you learn the touchdown Raiz, which is a Gumbi, but you only use your second hand. You reach it all the way across your body to just place it down for support, and then you push off the ground into the eagle position. That push is what makes touchdown Raiz such an effective setup. After that, you can just remove both of your hands and do the Raiz. All a Raiz is a Gumbi where you don't use your hands. And that's the progression from the Gumbi to the Raiz. Next, I want to take a moment to talk about functionality and the Gumbi. I see two basic types of Gumbi techniques. The first is Gumbi as a setup. It's low and fast. A tricker really emphasizes driving their back leg vertically and pushing off the ground with their arms. The second technique I see is Gumbi as a transition. It's more traditional to capoeira, more off-axis, and highlights that bridge position. If you're using Gumbi and doing Gumbi circles, then that's Gumbi as a transition, that more off-axis Gumbi. If you really want to master the Gumbi and understand this technique, you need to be able to perform it both ways, as a setup and as a transition. Thank you guys so much for watching, and just so you know, I really struggled with Gumbi. It's a hard trick. It's one of the hardest fundamental tricks for people to learn. But once you do, it unlocks that progression towards the Raiz. Guys, do the repetitions with the Gumbi and you'll be that much closer to the Raiz. Thank you again for watching and have a lovely day.